Greetings, Recon.
Captain.
What's up?
And now you see what we're up against.
What's up,
The
bruh?
fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
I tell you, I fucking need it at this rate. The amount of money I've got. Piss all.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's sections that wash in, because there was reports a while back of possibilities of moving radiation storms. I think that happens in this. I think you get like pockets of the fog, like weather, that are like the glowing sea, and they'll just like pass through a certain area and stuff. So
Take your time.
do you mind? I'm having a conversation, woman. How dare she?
With your imaginary friend.
Yeah,
You
she doesn't know that.
lost the
Are you
whole-
imaginary? That's a problem.
Fog's been here forever.
I am.
There are
I'm
good
not even
years when it
here.
recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done
Ornery.
cowering behind your damn hull, Avery.
Fuck does that mean?
Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden a stranger with all this nonsense.
Yeah, so there's 3 factions, I think. There's the Synths, the Children of Atom, and then these guys, whatever the hell they're called. The Mariners, maybe? So, okay, let's hear
What's
what
the
she has
deal
to
with
say
the
about
Children
Children of
of
Atom.
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
Huh. Sounds like he did some real fucked up shit.
Ask about the
What did he
preacher.
do to the
I'm
preacher?
nosy.
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police or
Reached for
really
his what?
any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Can we
Okay.
get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're headed for Acadia, right? Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
How come she's like the ruler of this? You know, she's like the self-assumed president. I thought that Mariner woman owned this land. How come she's
She's not
suddenly
very sociable though, is she?
suddenly the
This
boss?
woman's obviously more of a spokesperson.
And then this Alan
Well,
fella
I do have work, you know.
sounds like a right fucking numpty. Why didn't they just boot him off the island if he's going around starting wars? Kind of a problem.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
It's like I always find myself picking the triangle options because I just curious, want to know more, which is kind of a shame. I think the speech system in this is a lot worse than it was in 3 in Vegas. Hopefully, like the next game they make, they won't, do the same
So, you were
mistake.
saying?
What's that clicking noise?
Someone working in the background, maybe.
No, is it on your mic? Did you knock it, or is it like just... Does it do that every now and then?
I just muted it for a second to have a
Alright.
little cough. Apologies.
Oh, right,
I
that's
didn't know
what
it
that
made a
noise
click.
is. I didn't know.
Take your time.
So that... It makes a little clicky sound every time you mute. Okay, that's interesting. Good to know. Anyway, let's crack
Oh,
on.
I'm sorry, I've got a tickle.
No, it's fine. Mute yourself whenever you
A little
want.
frog in there.
It's just interesting to know. Like, I now know if I hear that sound that you're muted. It's interesting. It's cool.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Longfellow.
Thanks for the info.
How does she
Best
know he's a
place to look for
Longfellow?
Longfellow's at the bar. The last
Hmm?
plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
But you know what's out there in the fog?
What's that?
Oh, don't go out into the fog.
the island
There's a
keeps you
scaly
off
manfish
Oh my God.
that lives in the fog.
Children of Adam.
Is it old Greg? It's old Greg. I'm old
Oh,
Greg. Yeah, people in America are gonna be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Old Greg. Just Google Mighty Boosh Old Greg and it will break your fragile little
Tell you all
minds.
you need to know.
That's what I'm gonna
And
say.
make,
You want to see
and
some?
make this place a whole lot more fearsome.
You want to see some fucked up shit? Check that out. It's good stuff. Though. Good stuff.
Food in front, dock in back.
Yeah. That, how cool would it be if there was an old Greg Easter egg?
Fine
I'm
hand.
I'd love
old
that.
Greg.
It sounds like just the sort of place he'd like to settle down.
Exactly, and chill out and drink Baileys from a shoe. That's what he likes to do.
A lot of people. Use it.
Oh yeah, let's see. Help the Mariner. Help Cassie. Do I need to speak to all these people? I presume I could just come back. I'll make a save in case I
I should
can't.
think you'll want to come back to these sort of submissions later.
Yeah, I'll carry on with the main quest. Try and get some more shooty bang bang going. Let's go see
What the hell is a synth?
Longbottom. There's somebody. I'll do that in my own time. What the fuck?
What's that now? A baby Milet?
Oh my god, they're cooking it alive. Presume it's alive.
Stim packs.
That's
Fully
pretty
stocked.
sick. What is wrong with you people?
It
Kill
looks
your
alright
food.
for now. I actually think they're pretty resilient.
It's being cooked. It's being boiled. Can't be that resilient. It's pretty fucked up. Well, we need to reset the old. How? Right, I'm gonna pause it so we can
Let's have a
reset
little breather for
Re-
a couple of minutes.
reset the share play. Right, so let's see what
Have a
this
conversation here.
douchebag's banging about.
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house.
Oh, not bad.
Time
Sounds
to
alright.
Party.
Here's some mitts.
I think I'm gonna like this guy. What's
He's
up,
the
Mitch?
barman, but he sounds the most pissed.
Today's your lucky day. Free beer
Exactly.
for ya.
If in doubt, get fucking wasted.
Ah,
You have anything
well,
a
you've
bit
got nice
stronger?
cold beer.
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this. Top shelf all around. So, drink up. You stay here over long, and the
vodka.
fog will claim you.
Should have been whiskey.
Follow
come
Meter
on.
with a belly full of fire, eh?
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. If the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
The fog
Madness,
can drive you
huh?
crazy?
Yes, it's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog for too long. And goes. If
Must
you
be
have any
talking about
sense,
ferals or something.
Return where you came from, and don't look back.
Crazy locals by the sound of it.
Yeah, I bet it's like a mix between raiders, because there's probably not going to be raiders out in fog, is there? So it'll be either like the version of raiders or the version of feral ghouls. So probably basically just a reskin, but still adds to the
You
lore.
are mighty good at listening. Too good.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
Right,
Fair enough.
I could use a drink.
Music to the ears.
Shipment of glass. Who's got some shotgun shells? Don't know if I need to buy them really. I always feel a bit rude for, you know, when you go to someone like this who seems alright, not to buy anything. So,
I think he'll get over it.
yeah, it's true. Seeing as he's not sentient, I don't think it will bother him too much. Right, let's just crack on. I can look through all this shit later. Let's see what this salty old sea duck. Oh, hello. There's a magazine there. Give me your magazine. Mine. Yes. What does that do?
Very nice. Map markers.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Not enough folks value keeping
I'm interested.
the CPU sharp anymore.
Captain
Right.
Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried.
I don't have a lot of money to bribe him with, so.
She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I could get you to Acadia, but you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad-X and the like, and then the real work can begin.
Should I make any other preparations?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or 3. Worse than Meyer lurks out there.
Let's
it's
go,
just,
Longfellow.
it's just
Follow me.
Longfellow. Come on, long penis.
There's, there's worse
Stop.
nicknames.
Stop gloating about your wang. What about Nick? Nick hasn't left me. Am I going to get 2 companions? That's a little odd.
Bit doubtful.
Drown your worries in cheap booze.
Well, he hasn't gone home. Maybe it's a glitch. Alright, well, I'll check the shit out later in my own time. Let's get cracking. Let's get crack-a-lacking.
Where'd you leave your power armor?
It's on the map anyway. You're not going to lose it. I hope the new armor class as well is stronger than my fucking, what's it called? That special wool shit that I've got. What's it called?
The ballistic weave.
That's it.
I doubt it.
I hope it is, because
You might want to take this from the rope. Case foul as sin. It'll help.
oh, let's give me some Milo jerky. I'm probably good for Rad-X and shit. I don't. Oh, have I got a bench here? I hope I don't have to go back to the Commonwealth to get like supplies and shit. That's,
I bet you won't unlock one right away. Have you had a little look around the town, see if there's one kicking about?
not really, no. Oh, can I can do it from this, can't I? Huh. There's nothing in there. It's separate from the Commonwealth stuff.
The hole needs mending. You know,
That's interesting.
Don't build itself. I need proper wood.
So note to anyone else who's gonna start this.
You want yourself commodities? You know how to get them.
Some story going on
That
there.
stupid wall is the only thing that kept you stowaways alive.
Anyway, I'm not listening to that. Yeah, so if you're starting this, I'd bring a load of shit with you and store it in that power armor thing. So
I don't know, maybe it'd be novel to not bring anything, except maybe a couple of guns in your armor.
yeah, you're right. Maybe like start from scratch. Maybe not. Oh, I have got 2 companions.
Yeah.
I wonder whether he'll stick with me though, because sometimes you get like quest companions, but then they leave after the quest. So. Yeah, you're right. It might have been better to
Begin again, kind of.
yeah, to
Or
get like a fresh
take
game.
minimal.
Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
It's
Time
quite nice
for some
to see 'em
shooty.
before you kill them.
Time for some shooty bang. Get out of the way. I hate the AI in this. Boom! Nah, bollocks. Yeah, I
Just
think I
like,
still might be a little OP.
Look a lot like Raiders, but just with
A fisherman's skin.
fisherman's hats on.
Shit, fuck up. Yeah, I'm one-shotting them. When I play this normally, I'm going to bump it up to at least hard. I don't know what's past hard. There might be a difficulty past that that's not survival mode or whatever it is. I don't want to play that mode. That looks well hard. Oh. Cheeky. Oh, don't do that. Oh, you've been a knob. Oh, you fucking silk ass.
See what's left.
Ah!
Scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them.
There's no damn wrong buttons. Yeah, I don't want to cane all my ammo on my overseer's guardian. Guardian. Let's just see if we can grab a little bit of booty. Should find one of them, see what sort of shit they've dropped. Coastal armor. But it's not very powerful. Let's have a look at it. Where will it be? There will it be? Ah! Right, I should have sorted it by damage, yes. Damage resistance, anyway, I think. Yeah, that's correct. Huh. Oh no, that's my torso. So I'm getting confused. Don't worry about me. Coastal armor. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great. If you think that just one of my armors is better than the... I presume this is an entire suit, so... Right, let's drop that shit. Don't need that crap. Wanted to have a look-see though. Nice little meth lab. No, they've just got shit. They're just like shitty raiders, basically. Do that 50 cal or 5 cal. I don't know. Fishing rod. But you can just sell it. It'd be cool if you could use it as a weapon. Just sort of like whip people with your fishing rod. It doesn't really hurt them. Just sort of annoys them. Ah, bollocks. I love the jetpack. It's clearly not the best thing to have, like, offensively, but it's just so good for getting about. Fucking love it. Right, enough of that shit. Let's crack on with long penis. Come on, long penis. What have you got to show me? You better not be your junk. Arrow gold. Got my eyes on you fellas. Ah, keep pressing the wrong button. I've clearly been playing a game that circles the thing.
Here's the mountain.
What have I been playing recently? Maybe The Division, I don't know. I haven't played that for a while.
Trails crisscrossing.
Oh, I bet it was some... He keeps killing them before I get the chance. I was probably recording some Call of Duty footage for a recent video I'm working on, so of the Recon cast. So, oh, the frames here I'm getting. The frame drop's real. Oh, it's got to be like 15 frames over here. What's going on? Whoa, what the hell? Cheeky. Yeah, I'm just too OP. I'm definitely going to bump the difficulty later. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to get my ass handed to me in this playthrough. So.
Have to test it out a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, most of these things are basically just reskins, but of other animals. But it's nice. It's cool for them to look a bit different. There are some different monsters altogether, though. Oh, that doesn't sound promising.
Stick to the deep fog. Lest we steer clear, but you never know.
I'm following you, dude. If you lead me into a fucking death trap, that's a trap. That's your fault, mate.
The whole island is covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled.
It's cool.
Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this is happening.
Right, I'm going to turn up the people's audio a little bit. Just in case it's a bit quiet. I probably should have done it earlier. Voice, that should be the one. You got subtitles though, so.
Does help.
You've got to turn them on when you're doing your playthrough, because getting audio is always different every game you play. It's like I was telling you earlier, so you've got to put your subtitles on really to be safe. Give me your old duct tape. Oh.
They might wake up. Yeah.
What's that?
That was weird. Is that a delay on one of my grenades? Must have been. How many grenades have I got?
Let's have a closer look at their dead bodies.
Of what, the monsters? See, I don't like the power armor hoods. I wish they weren't so shit. Gulpers. Look a bit weird. They look a bit like people.
Armadillo.
You know, like what's that monster called from the old Star Trek thing? You know, there's like that lizard man
I don't know.
that Captain Kirk has to fight. What's his name?
I do not know.
I keep thinking Rancor, but that's not it. That's the thing from Star Wars. I don't know what it is, but kind of reminds me of that dude, that lizard dude from the original Star Trek.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. Small gulper. The ones that need
Place looks cool.
fair challenge.
Looks quite different from the Commonwealth.
They can grow 2-3 times the size of man. Good thing we don't see too many of them.
I mean, not crazy different, but different enough. It's kind of... Oh, shit. This kind of reminds me of the railroad mission, is it, where you have to go... You have to get escorted by someone, don't you, to the railroad?
But you
know the
follow
one I'm
that
on
trail. Follow a trail.
Yeah, that's it.
In the road.
Yeah, and that's the it's when you first meet the bear.
The bear.
That Yao Guy bear or whatever it is, I think it is. This mission's
I saw
quite
some
similar.
before. I tend to roam around a lot.
Oh, I didn't. That was the first time I'd seen one when I did it. Got the old volumetric lighting popping off.
Your Geiger counter doing cartwheels too?
Nick, what the fuck have you been doing? You're a useless prick. This guy's been killing everyone.
He's bringing
you ain't
up the
doing
rear.
shit. He ain't been doing shit. He's hiding, cowering, being a little bitch. Oh, hang on, wait, I gotta get out my power armor.
She's in
Stringing one more soul to the damn
Shroud of Atom.
Your
It
barge
won't let
do
me
not
get
harm
out.
me.
That was weird.
I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Let me get out my power armor.
Oh, your rads are going up.
Oh, that's a point.
It was you were talking to him.
Maybe I'll put some red X on or something, or red away. Yeah, red X even. No, wrong section.
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Yeah. It'd be funny if these guys turn out to be the only sane people on the island, but they're not they've not got a great look on them, have they? They look like a bunch of fucking maniacs.
Well, that answers who's supplied them with those blue torches.
Tell me about Adam.
Yeah.
Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Okay.
Suppose I got nothing better to do.
Huh. Adam usually prefers those with a bit more fervor. But nonetheless, if you wish to test his favor, seek the nucleus.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
Okay. So yeah, Arcadia is presumably the place with the synths, is it? Because that's where I'm going to find that girl, isn't it? So.
It sounds like they're trying their best to possibly clean the place up.
Well, they must have some sort of peace treaty with Far Harbor, obviously. Some sort of agreement, because they gave them those torch things, didn't they? To protect them, so. This looks like raided territory to me. Or maybe it's this Acadia place. Yep. Okay, cool. We covered that whole bit of the map then? No.
Oh, you've got a bunch of markers now.
Yeah. I'll probably get another one because I didn't talk to that person back at the old Jimmy flop. Right. Let's get out of the suit. Seems safer. It's a shame you can't get like these permanent add-ons to your charisma stats because it's annoying having to pop out of your fucking armor every time.
Keep your guard up.
Oh right, I thought I had to talk to him.
Don't stray too far.
Get in the suit. Right, what we gotta do?
Going to the building.
Oh, we still gotta follow him.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us
What
for
a
good
twat.
spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Okay. Yeah. You gotta love Bethesda glitches, didn't you? Hang on, wait. And now we're here. It's like, oh shit. Shut up. Stop being a stupid idiot.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
You might lose Nick if you do that.
Yeah, but if Nick's anything like that last mission, he was a useless...
This guy's a bit more handy, isn't he?
I think he's got a really cool weapon as well, if I remember hearing about it. I'm going to ditch Nick. I don't know where it's going to send him.
You should come with me. I could still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not?
I mean, later I'll just go by myself because, yeah. Where can I send him to? Group Manor? I don't remember that. Is that? I don't remember getting that settlement.
I don't remember all of those.
I can send him to the Mechanist Lair. That's interesting. I can send him to Longfellow's cabin as well. To be fair, I don't think I'm going to use Nick, so I'm just going to send him back to Sanctuary. But it's cool that I can send him to here as well.
Is he going to swim?
Maybe you could pilot the boat. It's still at the dock, isn't it?
Yeah, and where? What about you?
That's
How
a
will
point.
you get home?
That is a point. He is a synth. Maybe Nick could swim. Who knows?
Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
I kind of want to search the area because it's what I'd normally do.
Raging alcoholics around here as well.
Well, can you
I
blame
wonder if there's any bobbleheads
this
to this place.
Well, that's a point. No, I don't think there is. I think there's magazines. We already got one, but I think there's a bunch of different magazines. There might be bobbleheads. I don't know. It'd be cool if there were. I like getting bobbleheads. It's like this weird little satisfaction that you get from them, isn't it? I suppose it's like collecting anything, but yeah, I know. Yeah, normally in a normal playthrough I'd just be searching this entire area for loot, but let's crack on for purposes of this video. Because I'm the worst for stuff like that. When we used to play Final Fantasies back in the day, you know, there'd be like secrets like hidden behind like in weird like baskets or something. I'd skirt every room, skirt the edges, pressing square or whatever, just to check if there was like hidden treasure or anything. I think you were pretty much the same, weren't you?
Absolutely. I still like that in most games.
Can't pick this.
So, but yeah, it's
no way to pick this.
There's a lot of locked doors.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
He looks messed up.
I should have kept Nick for this. There probably would have been some interesting dialogue. That was a bit silly. Bit of a reckless choice. Never mind. That's even though this is kind of rude, but
what are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
I don't really care to me.
I'd just say it doesn't matter. He'll probably like that answer.
Well, what I'd normally do in these situations is go for what I would probably normally say, which is like I don't really care that much, as long as she's not dangerous.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
That's a good point, I suppose.
You had a baby.
Yeah, but how does he know he had it? All we know is we woke up from the frozen thing. Didn't someone check us in one of the missions?
In
fact, if I was a synth, the Institute would have known about it and they would have manipulated me. So I doubt I'm a synth. But let's just go with how would I know?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead,
the Institute would know.
You have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I'm gonna go I'm human.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
He sounds a bit brainwashy.
Maybe, but I think they're trying to make it seem like he's like the bad guy by his aesthetic. So maybe, you know, it's kind of like the, you know, Frankenstein's monster thing, where he's not necessarily bad. Just looks it.
But it's bullshit that they can't find out if you're a synth because
the Institute would know. How would they know to be able to recapture previous synths? They could be accidentally recapturing
the
humans.
Railroad can tell. That doctor can tell.
Maybe he's psychoanalyzing it.
Careful
Maybe
with
there
your
is a way.
words. Admirable.
But he's probably maybe it's psychoanalysis.
I suppose, to be fair, your first memory is that you were with your family, but that's not like any childhood memories, is it?
No, not really. But it was before the war, so.
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean.
I thought we were getting an audio glitch then.
And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first...
Yep, this was hundreds of years before you were
usually a
created,
sign.
mate, so...
Data is
you know.
easy to migrate, but feelings... that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Okay, enough bullshit.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
He likes to talk in riddles, this guy, don't he? He's like a walking fucking Chinese proverb, isn't he? I'm in the Institute. I'm not going to say any of those things. Because he's probably doesn't like...
The Railroad's the only one that would be friendly to you.
Yeah, maybe. If I had to have picked the group that I would have gone with, like, because obviously, like I've said, I've not picked one in this this save. I'd probably go with the Railroad. So let's say I'm with the Railroad and see if he cares. I've got a feeling that he won't be bothered either way. So we'll see.
I'm part of a group that helps Synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is, the risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
He's got a fair point. You see, this is the problem with this speech tree is I don't know, what does don't want our help? What does that mean? What's the subtext there?
All right.
I know there's a mod on PC where you can, instead of have this vague, you know, couple of words, it's got the entire like paragraphs or sentences of what they would say. You know, kind of similar to how the old Fallout
Like
games
it how it used to be, yeah.
Yeah, and that's how it should be. I don't know why they went for this weird...
I hadn't thought about it like that.
Simplistic change.
I'm sorry.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place, and it's unfair of me to judge, while I enjoy relative safety from so far away.
That is a point.
Was
They're not
there
hunting
anything
you out
else
here.
I can do for you?
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
Okay.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Okay. I think I might leave my armor here. I wonder how big this place is.
It looked like a relatively small building.
Hey. So, you've talked to DiMA. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. DiMA's vision is worth fighting for.
Just turn your back on me, why don't you?
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure DiMA knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
He's got weird ears.
He does have kind of weird ears.
He's got monkey ears.
I don't think
I'd trust him. Don't trust him, Nathan.
Alright, if you say so. Unless you've been replaced by a synth. In which case, I don't know who to trust.
You haven't checked my ears, though?
That's true.
I'm sorry, I thought you were going to say something?
I was going to say you have monkey ears, but then I thought that'd be rude, so instead, I'll say this.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands DiMA the way I do.
Just turn your back on me. Why do you keep doing that?
Ask him about the fog condensers.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him about it.
Like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
I definitely should have brought Nick in here. I might replay it from an earlier save later and see whether there's any dialogue. That might be interesting.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so Does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat?
Yeah.
Why didn't it make it?
I'm
Something
not
I can
entirely
handle.
sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Mate, if you only knew the shit that I've been through, the stuff that I've done, you have no fucking idea, mate. Your wimpy little fetch quest means nothing to me. It's like water off a duck's back.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
And that's what he should have said right then,
Really
instead
do
of that.
appreciate it.
You have no idea,
Like,
mate.
on your way round, can you pick up some milk?
Yeah. It's like, I've escorted a giant fucking robot that shot a giant laser beam into the ground and then assaulted a future tech fucking synth institute.
Took on a whole city
you know.
by yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. I think I can do your stupid little
I mean,
fetch quest.
it does go to show that a lot of people would probably enjoy kind of dumping their inventory and starting over here.
Yeah. I would also suggest you probably want to bring some power armor though because of the radiation, but aside from that, perhaps try starting from scratch. Maybe bring some
And
things
doing
to
it earlier
sell
in the
for,
game.
Sell for money. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, and up the difficulty because your weapons are probably more powerful than they need to be.
I thought it looked like an observatory from the outside.
Yeah. Looks cool. It's a shame you can't peek through the peephole and have a look at some stars or something. They could do like an Easter egg too, because there was that spaceship, isn't there, in one of the DLCs of Fallout 3. What's it called?
It's in Vegas, isn't it? Oh no,
is
in
it?
Fallout 3, Mothership Zeta.
Yeah, that's it. So they could have done a little Easter
I
egg. where
hated
you-
that one.
Yeah,
That's
everybody
the
said
only
it
one
was
I
shit.
didn't finish.
I never played it.
It was horrible. The ship was huge, and I just got really lost inside, and just rage quitted.
Yeah. What's going on here?
They said you had to go into like a basement.
Oh, did they? Is there no other doors up here? They all require keys. What's behind these
What's
doors?
behind all the scary locked doors?
I know, it makes me kind of dubious.